3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now she's standing on her new knee on the trampoline after bouncing on it and riding the bike for 20 minutes.
She's
Karate.
working strong and balance.
Strength and balance. Karate Kid. She's doing her Karate Kid.
Alright guys, for those of you that have been following the journey from the beginning, you know that we normally live full-time in a van that Curt turned into our perfect little tiny house, traveling from country to country. The last few months, to say the least, have been a bit unusual. For those of you that have been following this little journey over the past few months, thank you for sticking with us. We promise we'll be back on the road one of these days. But for now, we just thought we'd sit down and kind of chat with you guys. So, we miss the van. I mean, it is cozy, it is our little home, everything has its place. We like the movement. The kitty cats miss the van. Here in the apartment, we're all a little bit stirred up and going crazy. We even have to bring some grass up to the balcony for the kitties. We miss the van.
Yeah, and there's a couple things specifically that we miss about the van. And number one is just driving. I mean, the views that we've seen in the couple years that we've traveled through Mexico, Central America, and now Colombia have just been stunning to see the people, the landscapes, all the stuff. We just really, I mean, the van sits up high. We have the big windows.
Yeah.
We can see out. Even riding around in the cabs and the other public transportation here is not quite the same as being in the van.
Yeah, the beaches, the mountains, the rivers, we miss it.
So much. And then secondly, I just miss the connection with the nature and the outdoors. And so, you know, it's not like that I haven't sought it out here in Medellin, and there are some nice parks and some nice places, but you have the pollution, you have the noise, and there's just something about being away from it all and that connection that's amazing.
Before he starts to beat up Medellin, it is a city, guys. Every city is going to have noise and pollution, and it's not our preferred place. But Medellin has been amazing.
Wow.
For the knee surgery and the rehab, we picked the absolute perfect place to do this. The city is beautiful. The people are absolutely beautiful. The climate, the temperature. Don't beat up Medellin. Medellin will always have a very special place in my heart.
And we 100% agree on that. You know, you guys know, you've seen all my travels and adventures around this urban place. To be honest with you, I can't think of a better place to have spent the time going through the surgery, going through the recovery, and, you know, with our amazing circle of friends.
Yeah, we've made friends here for life.
Yeah.
And everyone we've met here has been wonderful. Fabian, who we found through Uber and turned kind of into our private driver.
He's a very good driver.
Yeah, and he's a safe driver, which is not normal here in Medellin.
Great taste in music.
He does. He listens to good music. He's been very patient and getting in and out. When the surgery was first over, he was very patient. Fabian has been amazing. And then Santiago. Santiago has come to the house 3 or 4 days a week and pushed me to keep working on this knee. He's made me laugh while we're doing it. He's made me cry while we've been doing it. He has been amazing. Him and his girlfriend even came over one night, brought us their favorite Colombian dish from their favorite little Colombian restaurant here, and we just hung out, and he's a friend. He's not just my at-home physical therapist that made me cry. He is a friend.
Yeah, we really enjoyed the conversations with him. I've seen Snow's Spanish improve and his English improve.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of comical watching those two kind of try to communicate. Probably reminds me of how I look when I try to communicate like a third grader speaking in Spanish.
But it works. And both of our languages have got better, and Santiago has been an absolute angel.
Santiago, thank you.
Yes. Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos is my big buddy, and I'll tell you what, his spirit and who that guy is kind of aligns with me and really us, and we've had some amazing times. And you know, he's a traveler like us, so he looks at Medellin and any place that he travels sort of the same lens of curiosity that we do. And so he was able to teach us a lot of things, and we shared a lot of amazing experiences together. Entertained my buddy Todd. I'm glad to meet them. Hopefully they meet up sometime in Illinois. And more importantly, hopefully...
Yeah, Carlos, y'all help us put the peer pressure on Carlos. We need him to come visit us in the future.
Yeah.
We love Carlos. I love how he's been able to keep Curt entertained while I've been stuck here and not been able to do much. So, Carlos.
My buddy.
Yeah, yeah. And then Stephanie.
Wow, Steph.
Oh, I'm going to cry about Stephanie. You better talk about Stephanie.
Oh, talk about a sweetheart. She's been just absolutely amazing. She always arrives with just a big, bright smile on her face. She's just so genuine and helpful and compassionate. She really cares. And, you know, you might say, well, she's just doing her job. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, she's an intern, guys. It's not her job, and she made a very difficult time good.
Yeah.
So, we love you, sweet lady.
We were in physical therapy yesterday, and it was just so ironic because when the physical therapist steps away, Stephanie steps in and counts the number of routines.
Keeps me going.
But she's helped us find resources through Medellin, appointments, health appointments for me, everything for Snow.
A gigantic heart and a wonderful person.
She's just been an amazing person and support for us, and we could have never done this without Stephanie.
No,
I don't think, as you know, for someone being in a different country in Colombia. Wow, Steph, you are absolutely amazing, and we mean that from the bottom of our hearts.
And you are going to get on an airplane and come visit us somewhere
else. Yes, you must come see us.
Okay. Stop the crying. Stop the crying.
But,
I'm okay.
But that kind of brings up another topic of kind of some of the things that we really miss out on by traveling like we do. You guys know we've been on the road for, gosh, it's getting... It's 2.5 years.
Yeah.
We've been on the road for 2.5 years and doing a lot of traveling, and we're missing out on some things back
so we
home.
love our travel life, and we get asked a lot from you guys, you know, is it worth it? Because we are away from our family and we're away from our friends. And I guess Curt wanted to talk about this while I'm crying, so we can just continue the cry session. But yes, guys, missing family and friends is a huge sacrifice of living a full-time travel life. And the past week has actually zapped me pretty good because we missed 2 very big life events. The first one, my niece, and we don't have kids, if you don't know that. We don't have kids, so our nieces and nephews are extremely important to us. And my niece Harley is pregnant and had her gender reveal party, and I didn't get to be there. So
that was a hard one.
It was a hard one. But Facebook, FaceTime, whether you're a fan of Facebook or not, the FaceTime thing is a saving grace for us because I was able to put it on the TV. She hung a cell phone up in the tree, and we got to watch it.
It's going to be a boy, by the way.
Yeah, it's a little boy.
And when that little thing pops out, you can bet Snow will be on a plane going home to see that little baby. She's pretty excited about that. So.
And then our neighbors that we lived next to for over 15 years.
Some of our best friends of all time.
We've traveled with them, spent holidays with them, dear friends.
Love you, Eric and Sylvie.
They have kids. And we watched them grow up.
And we built houses next door.
We literally did. And Christina, their oldest daughter, just got married.
Congratulations, guys. Wish you all the best.
Yeah, so her and Ryan had a beautiful wedding. And again, thanks to FaceTime and thanks to Eric and Sylvia's daughter-in-law for holding the cell phone for us the whole time. We had amazing seats, front row seats. So, but seeing that on FaceTime, it's hard.
I think that's our second FaceTime wedding, right?
It is. When their son got married, that was a FaceTime wedding. So we really wish we could have been there, guys. But it wasn't good timing with the knee surgery. We love all of you. And our friends, everybody was there. We missed it all. Carla, James, everybody. We missed the whole gang. So now that I've just cried and cried for the past 5 minutes, let's talk about some happy stuff. Last week, I had an appointment with Dr. Pardo, my orthopedic surgeon. We got to see Maria, the other intern that helps us up at the hospital, who has also been absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
I mean, the work these guys do for us is just, we couldn't have done it without them, and she's just as sweet as Stephanie. We just didn't get to spend as much time with her because she was up at the hospital. But my appointment with Dr. Pardo went amazing. He is very pleased with where I'm at with my bend and how I can straighten, and the swelling, which is still there, but everything is right on track with him, and I'm released.
I just got to say how cool Dr. Pardo has been through the whole entire process. He was the first doctor we sat down with. He broke out the hardware that he would eventually jam into Snow's knee. And he was just very honest and straightforward about the whole process, and has proven to be
an amazing doctor.
Any questions we ask, he's right there. He's friendly. He's funny. He's just a really cool guy.
And I've learned he watches our videos because he yelled at me for eating pizza and nachos.
Yes.
I will do better. I was celebrating Dr. Pardo. My diet will continue. Do not worry. But I'm released. He wrote a prescription for once a year. I need to find an orthopedic surgeon and have an x-ray and let them take a look at it. So that's something we will deal with as the years go by. We get a lot of questions when we talk about the surgery and how everything went down here in Colombia, and we have told you how amazing it has been. But what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to put together an actual video that just recaps the surgery, the actual process, and what it costs. I'm going to do a breakdown of exactly what it costs to get knee replacement surgery done in Medellin, Colombia. That video will be coming out within the next week or two, so you're going to want to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss when we put that out. But that brings us to...
Thanks, Dr. Pardo.
Thanks, Dr. Pardo. Fist bump. He likes the fist bumps. It's time to get back in the van.
Yeah, it's time to go. I'm ready to go. Guys, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're tired of watching us bang around this city in Medellin. As amazing it is.
Yeah. But before we do go, Kurt's got a little bit of work to do on the van. Got to fix the pump. The shower does not work right now, so that is a priority. We got a few little odds and ends, and we'll be showing y'all that while he's doing that over the next week. But before we go, one of the very last things we will do here, for those of you that remember, I have an iron issue going on. And it's been a struggle with COVID and the doctors and the holidays and everything going on to get my final appointment with the internist. But we do have that appointment next week. And we'll get the verdict on all the tests I did. But it's not something we're going to be able to correct if there's any work that needs to be done here in Colombia because we're out of time on our tourist visas. But we will get recommendations from the internist. Her name is Diana. We love her. We have an appointment with her next week. That will be the last thing we do in the city.
Yeah, which kind of brings up a little bit of a tricky situation for us because we have to go into another country right now. Now, Ecuador has just recently opened their borders.
Ecuador.
A lot of countries' borders have been closed due to COVID. Ecuador just opened up, so we're good to head in there. The thing is, we're only allowed 3 months time
there's
in
no extensions.
Ecuador, and that's per year. So, and the next country after Ecuador, not to get too far ahead, is Peru, and the borders are
closed.
Cerrado.
They're still closed. So we've got some drama, but before we deal with that, we got to cross a border. Guys, we haven't crossed a land border with the van and the cats in quite a while. So over the next week, I'll be getting everything ready, document-wise. Curt will be getting the van ready. We got a few more days here in Medellin, but
it's winding down.
It's back in the van time.
Winding down.
We're going to be traveling again. We're super excited. For those of you that have stuck with us and followed my surgery, thank you for all the encouragement. I have read every comment. If I did not answer it, it's because I was hurting or something. I have read every one, and it is so appreciated. I actually don't think I could have kept my spirits as high without all of you guys out there. Our YouTube family, thank you.
Thank you. And that goes for me as well. My sanity is kept in check from you guys. So thank you so much for all the love and all the comments. We appreciate it.
We'll see you guys in a few days. Working on the van.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!